I need you, boo.
You can see I've worked through my entire head of curls and gotten to the top. I just thought another thing I'd like to mention is that, oh, this comes wet. I hate that. Another thing I'd like to mention about curling hair is which way to curl it. So for this way, for this side, you want it to face towards you, like that. And this side, you want it to face towards you again, so you're going to curl it in this way. You know what I mean? And when you work around this side, you face it all from this side, from the middle, forward, all facing that way. So you curl it that way. And that side is all going cords knocking things over. Because a lot of my friends curl their hair and they curl it all the same way, and then it all blends over into one side. Do you get me? And then it looks like they have one curl because they all piece in together. Another thing you can do is through the back here is I like to go, this is what I do, I go forward and then back and then forward and then back. So that way it looks like random curls. Okay, so now I'm going to do the top layer. I'm going to just show you what I do with the top layer. Start with this side. Over here. And what I do is the top layer for me is very large. See how thick that is? And I don't like my hair to be like a mop head on top. So I straighten it from the roots down to about here. And then I curl it around. And for the front part here, you like your front curl to sort of work in with your fringe so you don't get any disconnection. And a good way to have a fringe like this, so sort of, especially for side fringes, let's get my comb out, is to work towards the side. So curl it around and work towards the side like that. And see, and your curls blend in together. You can almost curl that together, see? It works in. Okay. So working through the back here. Once again, grab a large section. I sort of just keep pulling it down. I curl it around. And something about curling, I find, is that you can do what most people do and just curl it around like that and have that curl pointing out that way and just bring it down. But I like to curl with it, and I point it where I want my curl to sit, because then when it's done, the curl sits that way. But if you take, for instance, if you take this piece and you hold this up, so you're working with it, you hold it up like that, and you do what most people do, point it around like that, and then you start pulling it up like this, it's going to stay up like that. The curl's going to want to sit up here, not down here. So I pull it around and work it down to where I want it to sit, and that's where it sits. See? It's down now. Works out easier for me that way anyway. So you pull it right down. And if you have pretty dry and brittle hair, like e.g. me, and you find that your hair straightener doesn't want to work through it, what you do, some of them don't want to glide down. What you do is you grab this, you curl it around. Instead of just trying to pull it, I release it a little bit, and then I curl it back down, release a little bit, curl back down. Okay, and it still works out the same. That one's going to sit funny because I have to show you guys. Alright, So now the whole top section is done. I just want to show you. I'm going to leave it like this because I don't want to look like a mophead. I get a paddle brush like this and I just brush it through. And a paddle brush isn't as harsh as, you know, a general brush, because if you use one of these brushes it just like fluff up everywhere and you won't get the same effect. See how it's still smooth? And it's sort of working into each other. It's not, you know, definite prom curls. You can brush that out, brush it down, like that. I like to put my brush under here and work up. Do that at the back, like that. And then what you do is you grab your hands and you work it through. Shaking it around where need be. And there you go. I have quite short hair, but when you have long hair and you do this, it works out heaps better. So see how it's nice and soft up here? You don't want to have the curls coming all the way up to the top unless that's what you're really after. On longer hair it works out really, really well because it's all long all the way down here and you shake it loose and it's all pieced together and out there, and then just add some hairspray. I don't have any hairspray on me at the moment, but yes. What I then like to do, brush my fringe forward and just tease it a little. Now when you tease, I don't have a teasing comb because it's wet. You push down and you keep pushing down. You don't push back up again, because when you push back up you brush it through. See? It's brushing it out now. Okay, so you push down. You don't have to do it too much. And then you push that over. I like to use a paddle brush. I mean a cushion brush to push it over. But I can't be bothered going and getting it. Normally with your towel comb, you grab the end, you get a small amount of hair right at the back here, like that, and you push that down too, and then you brush that over. It creates a little bit of an oomph at the back here. If you're one of those people that have layers but you have really thin hair, and you find that when you curl it, you know, it's got the short layers and it looks nice and volumized, but right here at the back it sits flat. That's what you do. You just brush it up and you push down like that, and the more you do it, like you can take like sections, and the more you do it, the bigger it'll be, and then it might end up being a beehive. And then you comb over the hair and it makes it look all soft. So that's my style. That's how I like to wear it. If you have any questions, don't mind if you post comments, don't mind how mean you are. Doesn't bother me, doesn't faze me. Say whatever you like. If I did something wrong, correct me. I'm always willing to learn. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped some of you. What I usually like to do now, which I've actually run out, is I get Redken's #1 serum. It's got a big O1 on the front. And then you just get the tiniest little bit in your hand, just like a little 5-cent piece, maybe even less. You work it through 2 fingers, and then you rub it through like that. Just rub it through. Flat your hands down here, and then down here, until you're happy. And it'll make nice, big, soft, shiny curls. So there you go. Thank you for watching. What I mean to you, and together